you're going to want to get your tinfoil hat on for this one, let me tell you. All right, because this video is so interesting. This guy was randomly driving down the street and he sees these three lights up here. You see that? It's pretty far away, whatever it is, but just looking at it, that looks like the TR-3B drone. And if you don't know what that drone is, basically, it's a top secret drone that's only been seen a couple times. It's an unmanned drone. All right, very high tech. We don't know what they're using them for yet, but they're being spotted now more than ever, and that's quite worrying. Give this video a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. I'm going to shut up now. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, listen, yo, check this out, yo. I see something in the sky, yo. I'm telling you. Hold on. Yo, check this out. No BS, man. This is right here in the middle of the road. Like, I'm driving down the road here. Look, this is my car right here. No BS, yo. No BS. This thing is in the road, in the sky right there, in front of me. I'm on the road going to Somerville, like this thing turning. What the f is going on? Yo, it's a pyramid. No, a car coming down the road. Hold on. A car looking too. Hold on. The car probably see it too. No BS, yo. That thing is in the sky. Look, y'all.
I mean, that is pretty wild. And the thing is, it's rotating as well, and it's completely silent. So just going off this, I mean, it definitely looks like that TR-3B drone.
Is this thing turning? Listen, I'm telling y'all. I'm in my car now. I got on my blinking lights. I want to know if that car see it. Or that car probably don't know what's going on. This thing is right there.
Man, if this was me, I wouldn't be interested in the car, but I would just be out recording it. The funny thing is, if it is real and this drone is what we're looking at, it's only been seen a couple times at night time. So it's really hard to tell.
That's a pyramid. Listen, y'all can't see it like I can see it. It look like a pyramid. For real.
So basically, that guy stands there for a couple more minutes and it's just doing what it was doing. It just rotates. But let me know your thoughts on that down below. I mean, I've got a bunch of other videos we're going to go through today, but I wanted to start with that one because these videos are so rare. A lot of other people in Atlanta said that they saw the same thing. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. But either way, the military are really testing some very strange stuff.
Using a fabrication technique known as morph, scientists created a soft, robotic spider on a millimeter scale. The robot is built from layers of silicone sheets that use microfluidic origami and display colored patterns. The system is a research prototype intended for use in confined spaces and medicine in the future.
So what, if you've got something wrong with your bum, they're going to get a micro spider to help out? I don't like the sound of that, to be honest. But I don't know, whenever they say they're inventing these things, stop making new spiders. We've already got enough of them. I hate spiders, man. But the thought of going to hospital is bad enough. But then, oh, don't worry, Mr. Coulson. We're going to stick a micro spider. Yeah, no thanks.
Okay, the real truth. The truth about the Devil's Cave is a natural cave. When they were doing this road, they used dynamite to blow up the hill. So it appears. It's a natural cave. It's less than 10 yards deep. Why the name of a devil? Because of the smell inside. It smells like a sulfur. So, see, that's why. So, now the Icebox Hill.
Someone's living above it. Nah, we need to check that person's hard drive. That's what we need to do. Right, so I had to do it. I had to Google if someone has actually gone down there. If someone's actually gone in that cave. And guess what? I found this guy. Look at him. The savage just stood there, the door open. He's matching colours, everything. I mean, this guy, you know what? You can always know there's someone out there who will go to the scariest places on earth. I mean, you couldn't pay me enough money to go in here. But anyway. Yeah, that's crazy. No. Oh, man, no. It's gone back in daytime. Do you know what? That's a classic trick. Why is it that everything is scary in the nighttime, but then you go back in daytime and it's not scary? How do you get a key? I mean, it could just be a cave, right? It just could be a normal cave. But the thing is, it's not worth the risk, is it? We're talking about a demonic cave, right? If you go in there, there's a good chance you might catch something. I mean, you won't go to work, will you, if you got a flu? But don't worry, if there's a cave that's sealed off as the demon cave, you're going to go in there. Are you crazy? What is that? What is that? Now this is that a flipping dinosaur or something? Is that real?
That is a dinosaur.
I'll be right on him. Oh yeah.
What is that? What is this? That's the first time I've ever seen a leatherback turtle. That's what it is. It's this thing here. Look at the size of these things. Insane. I never knew that thing even existed. I tell you what, you learn something new every day. All right? Leatherback turtles. I wonder if you can get a pet one. And then I could actually get a saddle and ride it around, you know. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Maybe that would be the goal one day. I'll buy a massive lake, get some leatherback turtles and ride them around on a lake. A security guard was doing his night shift duty in an empty mall when this was captured. Oh, no. But don't worry, before I opened up this video, there is a disclaimer. It says no jump scares, all right? Because I can't stand jump scares, all right? Because last time I did that, I had a cup of coffee here, and there was a jump scare, and I threw burnt coffee all over my face. So I'm not doing that again.
On everything I love, I just heard a group of kids over here laughing.
No.
On everything, bro.
No.
I just heard a group of kids laughing. Where the hell the kids at? What the f? Bro, I know I'm not tripping, bro. I just heard a whole bunch of kids laughing, bro. You heard? What the f? Bro, I'm in the mall by myself.
I think this guy's in the wrong job. It's his job to go and investigate. I mean, I'm saying this. I would have been peeping around the corner. I would have been gone into survival mode. But, I mean, it's got to be one of these rides. I hope.
Where the f coming from? I know y'all heard that shit. Bro, what the f? I'm about to get about this. What the f is that?
Something's moving down there.
What the f is that? Staring right at me. Right there. My heart beating fast. Bro.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
There's a person right there.
Right, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a person stood there. I'll have to zoom it in for you. There's a person stood there just staring at him. Man, I wouldn't know what to do in this situation. I'll probably just hand my notice in, I think.
In a red shirt. Right in front of me. Right there, y'all see him.
They're not moving.
There's a person
Yeah, there's a person right there.
right there.
No.
What the f going on? He just standing there. Look, he just standing there, bro.
Do you know what would be really funny? If it was a mannequin the whole time. Imagine if all the lights just turned off. Could you imagine that? I got a funny story to tell you about something similar when I scared myself with my own shadow. And this was only a couple years ago. I was walking along the beach. there was light from behind me, and it was casting a shadow on the beach. So I was walking along the beach, and I saw, right, I was walking with someone, and then I saw the shadow of two people on the beach, and I went, hold on, there's people there. And then as I stopped walking to see them, they stopped, and I didn't notice my shadow at this point. But it was positioned exactly where it looked like two people, just dark, you know, like two shadow people were just down there on the beach, and they were looking at us like this, and we both froze at the same time. It was so freaky. And then as we started walking away, I looked back, and I was going, they're following us, and it was our shadow the whole time. It was so embarrassing.
A Russian neurotechnology company has launched a new surveillance program that uses live pigeons fitted with brain implants. Yep, it's as dystopian as it sounds. These bird biodrones can be steered remotely in real time by stimulating targeted regions of the brain. The bird then believes it wants to fly in the instructed direction and is capable of covering 310 miles a day. While the program has been presented as a tool for monitoring sensitive sites, some fear the spy cameras could be used for covert surveillance in cities or war zones.
This was once a conspiracy theory, wasn't it? We used to say that there's spy pigeons and all that, and now there's literally spy pigeons. They're a bit inconspicuous. Inconspicuous. I can't say that word. Is that how you say it? They're a bit inconspicuous because they, you know, if they're flipping spy pigeons flying down onto Area 51, and they're like, "Oh, there's some birds. Don't worry, I'll blend in." And he's got a massive wire sticking out the top of his head, and they're like, "Don't worry, boys, they won't see me." You got a flipping antenna on your head, mate. I'm pretty sure someone's going to notice.
Is this the real way child stars are made?
How exactly do you create a Hillary Duff or a Miley Cyrus from scratch?
So the stars that we see on TV are actually grown right here?
That's correct. They're grown and developed here. We engineered their brains for advanced singing and dancing capabilities, even posing for photos. By the time they grow to desired size, these child stars are fully ready for the camera.
How long does it take to actually create a star from scratch?
Well, not very long at all. We use the exact same DNA structure for all of our stars, then we simply tweak minor details like hair color or skin tone.
Oh, now this one's Zac Efron. I've seen him before.
Yes, Zach was actually one of our earliest
My
models.
daughters love him. I mean, he looks so real.
Actually, I think we could have done a better job with Zach. He could show more human tendencies. If you look closely, you'll notice there's a certain deadness around the eye.
Well, he seems flawless to me.
Well, he's holding up, but there was a bug in that first batch, and as a result, Zach's skin will soon begin to dissolve.
Right, I'm pretty sure that's a skit. But there's always truth behind every joke. See, a lot of these people that are involved in this, like music industry, film industry, Disney or whatever, it's all very weird though. And it doesn't surprise me if this was true, if there is some truth to it. And we've seen it all happen with actors. It's so strange. Like, Hollywood isn't appealing to me. A lot of people say, yeah, I want to go to Hollywood. Like, Hollywood. It's a weird place. I wouldn't want anything to do with it, ever.
Where are they getting all the beef from? McDonald's is over the entire map of the United States. We consume 158,000 cows per day. 78 million pounds of beef per day. How can we do that? We got 158,000 cows that's slaughtered every single day. We can sustain that. It's not adding up to me. It's not adding up at all. It's not adding up.
Yeah, we got some lab-grown cows going, I'll tell you, because there is no way that enough cows are alive on planet Earth, let alone in America, to feed one country's worth. You know, there's no way. But a lot of people don't know this. If a lot of people knew this, we'd probably go, do you know what? That's a bit weird, but it tastes good, doesn't it? Even if the UFO showed up on our news channels tomorrow, right, and they said, aliens are real, there's one showing up, I think a lot of people would go, oh, that's crazy, and then just carry on. I mean, I stopped eating McDonald's a long time ago because you can seal a Big Mac in a tube with no oxygen, and the flipping burger won't even rot away. So what is that you're eating? You know what? I've been reading a lot of comments lately, and a lot of them I've seen are from people saying that they don't think they're a good person. You know, they obviously listen to parts of my videos, or perhaps what I talk about at the end, and they don't feel like they're good people. I don't feel like I'm a good person. A lot of people don't. But I want, if you're this person who thinks that way, then it's not who you think you are in your mind. It's your actions that define you. Good isn't something you are. Good are the things you do. Your actions, what you do for others, what you do. You know, that's the most important thing, because a lot of us feel a completely different way in our minds, but it's not reality. You know, how you are as a person is how you act. You know, to be honest, I don't feel like I'm a good person. I have many flaws, but every day I go out into the world and I make a choice. I decide to do good or do bad or nothing. And sometimes to do nothing isn't good. You know, to choose to, it's a choice every day that we have to make, you know. Even when I don't feel like I want to do good, I try to choose it. And of course, I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes every single day. But goodness comes from a person's actions, not by how they feel. All right? And some of the best people I know, if I ask them, are you a good person? They'd probably say no. But those are the people I always call in times of sadness and stress, you know. So remember that goodness comes from what you do, not from what you are. Because people that, you know, we can all say this. If you walk around every day outside in public going, I'm a good person, look at me, I'm a good person. Good people don't do that, you know. Sometimes goodness isn't in our nature. And what would it mean? What would be more powerful, right? For you to be born perfect and good, or to become good and overcome your evil nature? I think that is more powerful to someone. Someone that, despite how they feel, they choose to do good. That to me is a powerful thing. So if you feel like that, that's okay. Remember, it's the choices you make. It's your choices in life, you know? And to try to choose to do good. Try to. And it's incredibly hard sometimes. It is so hard to if someone's rude to you, or someone cuts you off in traffic, or a colleague is rude to you, or things don't go the way you wanted to. It's so hard to do good. It's easy to do bad things. I think it's easier to be evil. Because our feelings are deceiving. Our feelings deceive us. If we went through life doing only what we felt like we should do, that wouldn't be good, I don't think. You know? So I encourage that for everyone. Try to do good, because it can really change you as a person, but change someone else's life as well. Because we all have these barricades up. We all go outside in the world acting, you know, all tough, and we put these barricades up. But as soon as someone treats you with a bit of kindness, all the defenses come down, and that can really save someone's life. Being kind to someone or doing a bit of good in the world is so important, and it goes around. It goes around. So I hope that helps if you're the person that wrote one of those comments, and I really hope you're all having an amazing weekend. And just take that and keep that in mind. It's your choices every day. When you wake up every day, will you choose to do good or bad? You know, those are the choices we face every single day as human beings, because we're not robots. We have a free will, and we can do good or bad. So, you know, that's what I think about every day. I wake up and think, am I going to choose God today or choose the devil? Am I going to choose good or bad? You know? So, yeah, let me know what you think about that anyway. I hope you all have a great weekend. I've said that twice. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you all again on Monday. See you then.